Hello everybody, we're here today with 2xKO and we're gonna check out how this game works on the ROG Ally Z1 Extreme. Now I have done some things and I'm gonna show you the settings of how it runs. I have managed to kind of get it locked 60 and it works with not too much fiddling, to be honest. The only thing I have done is use lossless scaling and not frame generation, just the scaling to put from 720p to 1080p, and it's still, the game looks amazing, pretty much wizardly with the lossless scaling when it comes to just resolution upscaling. And after that, the things that I have done is pretty much just very minimal. Like I disabled some taxing settings that I set on the settings, but it was not even like that big of a deal. Like you can see the game looks amazing. I haven't really adjusted or optimized the settings. The only thing I did was just reduce it a little bit. It is pretty amazing that it's running already this good. Like I didn't even have to do anything, so that's pretty nice, you know, for a change. That everything works nice. I like the idea of a League of Legends tag fighter. This is pretty cool. And well, in a Riot Games fashion, they always go for like beautiful visuals without really much, you know, taxing settings, so everyone can play it. They know their lessons already from when, you know, when they started with League. Pretty much that game could play on a toaster. So I still remember from school, like the kids will get those free laptops and in high school, and they will still be able to play in those garbage laptops with integrated graphics. They could play League of Legends. So I think that this is pretty much a good evolution. And again, I'm not really sure if they were gunning for these handhelds to be able to play this, but it works pretty well for me having it on 20 watts. I didn't even go for turbo. And it was working pretty well on performance as well. I could get it, like if I was really fiddling more with the settings, maybe I could get it even lower. But with this abysmal battery that this one has right now, before I do the mod, I don't really want to fiddle too much with it. Like I don't really see a benefit from doing that. So yeah. Um, Again, this game seems like a really fun. I'm not sure. I'm a bit weirded out that there is no motion inputs at all, but for this D-pad of the ROG Ally, this is actually pretty godsend that you don't have to deal with like stuff like this. So for me, that is pretty good. And let's show some assist as well. Pop, 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 pop. You can pretty much delay the change on the person. That's pretty cool. Pretty sure people will go pretty crazy with this stuff. And I think if you see like a little bit of the frame rate fluctuation here, maybe the best is just to leave it at turbo. So at turbo 25 watts, it's always gonna be locked at 60. But again, it's no big deal. Like from what I have seen so far, the game just runs pretty great. And no matter how crazy it gets with people like second people getting in, maybe the stages are a little bit different because I used another stage before and that was locked at 60. So yeah, I can see this game having a lot of massing. That's the only thing I don't really understand yet with this game. So we will see about that. But overall, I think you can see from this currently how it looks. It looks pretty much amazing. And let me go show you the settings right now. So we're gonna go back. And you know, this is a Riot's game, right? So where the money gonna go for them, because this is a free-to-play game, by the way. You don't have to pay for anything except the skins. Haha, of course you're gonna have to pay for the skins, buddy. And well, I mean, that's fair. To be fair, that's fair. Oh, you have to unlock this one. Okay. And he already has a skin as well. So I think that this is gonna be cool, you know, with the skins and stuff. People get excited for this kind of stuff. So, okay, there is already so many for this one. Yep, and well, League of Legends has so many skins. All they have to do is just import them. They don't really have to try hard anyway. But okay, this one looks pretty cool. All right, but yeah, like this is open beta. Anyone can join. I think it's a good idea to just give it a go, see how it works for your handheld. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for anything except the Windows handheld. So if you want to play on Linux, that's not gonna be possible probably ever, because they're using the Riot Vanguard. Luckily, on the Windows full screen experience, you can still have all of those stuff run on the background, so you don't really care. So for that is alright. That is pretty much the cool thing that we have right here with the Windows full experience. These kind of games are the ones that you want to have Windows for, because they will never change their mind to change the anti-cheat and stuff like this for a very long time. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I think the game works pretty well, but let me show you also the settings. As I promised, we go here. I have put it on window 720p, and I have put 120 frame rate, but that only works on the settings. It doesn't really work in game, so I'm gonna reduce it to 60. And definitely, like, you could get a little bit better performance if you fiddle with these, like anti-aliasing, and we have here shader quality, texture quality, details. The only thing I changed was self-shadowing, because I mean, shadows is the first to go for me in a fighting game. And detail quality, I put it on low, because usually that goes for the stages. And bloom was high, I put it on medium. You can put it on even on low. Doesn't seem that there is an off. So there is a low, and yeah, that is pretty much it. Like I don't really think that there is much of a problem to run this game. I have it to 720p because lossless scaling is just so good for all of the games that I have tried so far. I have been using it since yesterday, the scaling part only, and it works amazing. And yeah, I'm very surprised that it doesn't block it from the anti-cheat, the lossless scaling. So I'm happy for that for right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy 2xKO. And since you don't need an amazing D-pad, you can even play with the stick. So yeah, go on, enjoy, play this game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.